Hi YouTube, this is Sammy right here, and today I'm going to talk about operating without stop loss. So what are the benefits of operating and trading without a stop loss, and why I think you should start doing it today? So there's a couple of benefits. So the first one is it's easier to do that than operating with the stop loss, in my opinion, and I'll tell you why. So basically, when you do have stop loss, even though you're safer quote unquote, when you hit stop loss, you keep going backwards and then you keep on losing the profit of the operations that you previously had. So it's like a fight, a war that you get profit and then you lose the profit, and sometimes you go down and you go backwards and then you have to do profit again to make up for your loss, and it's a battle every day. It's like tug of war, you know. You have to have more profit to make up for the losses that you had, and it makes it really hard. Sometimes you could trade for a whole month and not really leave your current place, or be negative in a certain month. So it has its flaws, and I'm not saying that operating without a stop loss it's perfect as well, because every strategy has their flaws and its pros and cons. That's preferably that way. But personally, I think it's easier to operate without a stop loss, and it gives you the ability to control the market a little more, or let the market control itself. Like, I don't even know how to say it, but let the market control itself in a better way, in an easier way than operating with a stop loss. So basically, I think that if you know what you're doing and you don't use stop loss, it's so much easier for you to get profit on the long term, and you barely go backwards. Like, you don't go backwards. Of course, if you don't know what you're doing and you use stop loss, you can blow up your account like super fast, depending on your lot size, what you're doing, your drawdown. You have to see all of this, and this is why I say there's no perfect operation in the stock market. Every strategy has its pros and its cons, but I think that stop loss, it's so much easier, especially for beginners, and you can control yourself a little more if you know what you're doing. So it really is that simple. And another thing is, if you don't use stop loss, if you operate without a stop loss, if you trade without a stop loss, you can use hedging, which is essentially the protect an operation. So depending on your drawdown level, you can protect your operation doing hedging. So it's really not that big a deal if you know what you're doing. So you can cover up your loss doing hedging, but you would be stuck in this position. So there are ways that you have to find to get out of the situation and go back to continue gaining profit, and not be stuck in this position forever. Because if you don't get out of the hedging position, you're gonna be stuck in this position forever, or as long as you could be, making you stuck. So you're not gonna generate any profit. So you need to see which strategy works for you. But we're gonna be talking a lot about not using stop loss in this YouTube channel. And yeah, sure, we can talk about other strategies as well, but the way I trade is not using stop loss. So I'm gonna teach you everything I know. Okay, hopefully it helps you. And these are some of the benefits. So it's easier for beginners. It's a little bit more practical. If you know what you're doing, you can only go forward and you don't go backwards. And yes, there are a few cons as well, but I think there are more pros than cons. And it's one of the only ways that I found to make money using Forex. And we know that 90% of the market, or I would say 95% of the market, loses money with Forex. So I mean, trading without a stop loss works. So might as well try, you know. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, subscribe for more. Stick around, because we'll be talking a lot about Forex, and I hope you can enjoy and learn something from it. So yeah, guys, I'll see you later. Peace. Bye bye.